Okay, it's probably a bit of a surprise right now seeing a video from me popping up. It has been a very long time since I last recorded, and I do want to apologise to anyone that has been wondering what's happened, whether I've fallen off the face of the earth. Not so, just unfortunately a lot of commitments both at home and at work have taken me right away from the computer for the latter half of the year. And yeah, very much apologise for the lack of communication to anyone that's been enjoying the videos I've been putting out. But hopefully I can get back into the new year and do some more flying. At this stage, I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see how we go. I did want to jump in to wish everyone a happy new year before the year closes out, though. Hopefully everyone had a good Christmas. And I thought I'd have a look finally at the 2.8 release. We've got some new. Well, I'm not sure if I'm going to see them moving up there, but yeah, they are moving clouds into 2.8. I haven't actually flown it. I've only downloaded it, so this is my first venture for a couple of months in the DCS. This will be interesting to see how rusty I am, but I've pulled out a new plane anyway, so it'll be interesting. This is the MB339 from India Fox Echo, the new light fighter / trainer, which are not everyone's cup of tea, but I think the ones we have in DCS are terrific, and the more the better. Loving the look of it so far, the little tags and covers on the intakes there for the cold start. Very nice touch, and the model looks very much on par with everything else we've got in DCS. This is the Malaysian skin on at the moment. I'm currently on the Marianas. I thought I'd take it up for a fly and do some air-to-ground work. I've got some weapons on there. Gun pods in the center. We've got the GB12s, I think they're. No, they're the Mark 82s on the center pylons. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. They're not GBUs. And the rocket pods on the outer pylons. So yeah, let's jump in, have a look at the cockpit, and see how rusty I really am. Okay, and there is the cockpit. Like I said with the outside, I'm very impressed with the interior as well. No expert on textures and modelling, but it looks very much on par with everything else we've got in DCS. Rudder looks very nice. All the little bits of wear and tear as well. And everything looks so clear to read. I haven't got VR, but I'm sure it looks a treat. You can see the reflections in the glass of the gauges as well. Some wood paneling down here. And you can even see over on this little screen all the little smudges and thumbprints and watermarks. Really, really well done. Thumbs up from me, that's for sure. Also got the back seat, of course, in this one. It's usually a pretty good view back here. Was given it a go earlier. Just poking around. I can't click this though. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure you're meant to be able to, but I can't do it, so you've got to use a keybind. It is a full release, this one, not an early access, but I think there's still a couple of things they have to tidy up. It's a good view from the back. Yeah, these switches back here too, and the front seat I can't click. I'm not sure if that's going to be modelled, but I would like to be able to click everything all the same. Flat lever I can't move without the keybind, so a few things maybe, but all in all, very, very nice. Now, I've done the startup a few times just to get familiar with everything is, and I'm going to go through it now because India Fox Echo has actually added a pilot's checklist on the knee board, which is essential for every module, I think. So full props on to doing that. Now, you don't have to stick around. You can skip ahead. I'll put in the timestamp, but if anyone wants to have a look at the aircraft more closely, let's give it a go. This is not a tutorial. This is just me getting familiar, so take it with all with a grain of salt. Okay, interior inspections, flight controls. I can go left and right, but I can't go forward and back, and the pedals are locked, so I'm going to press that lever, and that's going to give me full movement. Good check. Engine control panel, which is on my left knee. JPT limiter goes on, and on the power panel, right knee, battery goes on. Everything whirs to life. Anti-skid light goes on and off. It says here though that it's anti-skid switch should be in normal position. And it goes off after 6 to 10 seconds. Other good thing about this aircraft is just looking at it, everything's where I expect it to be. So I've got the power on the right knee, the engine controls on the left knee here, radios, navigation on the right, gauges all where they're meant to be. Yeah, so be a good trainer, that's for sure. Okay, lights out. Then we've got the initialization of the AHRS GPS, which is this box here. Now I have not read up fully on the full functionality of this panel. I have only done the alignments, which I'm hoping is the right way. And I've got the coordinates off the F10 map of where I am. It's got the IP entry. I'm just going to put manual, northern 132853. And the eastern 144 4807. And set, and that starts the alignment. So hopefully that is the correct way to do it. And that's all set. So left to right checks, we got back here the circuit breaker box number 1, all in. Ground fire switch is off and guard down. LG emergency selector is fully in and locked. We've got the AIL servo switch on and guard down. Radios, let's get them on. Now I'm at Wompat today, Wompat International. I haven't done too much out of here, so let's dial them up. They are 340.2. Let's see if anyone's home.
Infield 1-1, request startup. Infield 1-1.
Good check, beautiful. Engine throttle, actually, flap control lever is in the down position. Match the actual flat position. Good check. The throttle, full movement. Says here 90% RPM and check of the canopy warning switch light, but I think that got it down, so that might not activate if the canopy's down. Rudder trim, adjust neutral. So down here I've got the 2 green aileron and rudder trims. If I go right on the rudder, it goes off. So I'm assuming green is center. Anti-skid to normal, which it is. Fuel transfer, pylon tip. So this switch here, I've got nothing on the pylons of fuel, just the tip. So I'm going to leave it on tip. Fuel shutoff is open and guard down. Engine control panel master off, which it is. Left side panel, we've got the 2 green lights on the trim. Landing taxi light is off. Landing is 3 lights down and lever down. Parking brake is set. Weapon panel, master armament is off. Good check. Air brake indicator, indicator 1 mark. Which it is not. Let's just play with our... There we go. Good check. Flap indicator is down. Good check. Accelerometer, which is this one here. Check and reset. Clock check. We'll go with that's good. Trim indicator is neutral. AOA indicator, flag out of view. Good check. Canopy warning light is off. Master caution light is reset. Mux speed indicator, I can set the index. I'm not too sure about all that, so I'm just going to leave that as is. Salvo jettison button is covered. Good check. Flight director panel. Now it says here the light should be on for standby, but I haven't been able to work that out. Something I've got to learn, the flight director panel. Gun sight panel up here. Good check. Steering light off, fire light off, which are up here, which are both off. Altimeter. Adjust to what is the QNH for this airfield. Actually, I might just leave that for now. And I'm losing my spot. Vertical velocity indicator is 0. Good check. Overheat light is off. Tachometer 0. Ambient temperature on the GPT indicator. Good check. Flow meter. Well, I haven't got the engine on, so 0. Oil pressure 0. Good check. Oxygen indicator, check pressure. I don't know exact reading, but we'll go with that's good. Anti-ice is all off. Fuel indicator, I can press this test. So I've got the tips there. Nothing in the pylons. And the fuselage, so let's leave that on the left tip maybe. Cabin elevation, altimeter is 0. Hydraulic system pressure gauges, these two, I don't know the exact readings for those, we'll go with that's good. Warning test light. All good. Okay, so down to the generators. We have generator 1, 2 on. AC power to normal, which it is. Master caution reset, which it already is. Just press it just in case. Control shift light push button, which were these ones. And I'm not too sure about the functionality of these as well, so it's something I've got to learn. Okay, right console, ICS. This box here, which I'm just going to leave. ELT switch, test, reset, then release. 3 lights and tones. Good check. Takeoff control panel is this box. Leave off. Seat adjust. VOR is off. This panel IFF is off, which is this panel. Engine ice and pitot off. Cabin temp to auto. Good check. This has got demisters on this aircraft and fogging, so like the Jeff, it's got that implemented, which is very neat. So they're off. Lights, let's just put everything on. Yeah, it's not really coming through, but I'm sure it looks a treat at night. Bus reset switch is off and guard down. Ram air scoop fully in, and circuit break box number 2 is all in. So yeah, very, very neat. I'm not sure you're meant to be able to move these as well, so maybe it's something they're going to add. I know a couple other aircraft with similar lights you can. Okay, pre-start checks. Engine master to on. Relight. So this is a switch on the throttle, which I did read. Probably can't hear it clicking, but it's clicking there in your headphones. That is a switch that you press, possibly. That's why I've got a bit of rain out there. In rainy conditions, your engine might cut off on takeoff, so I'll be interested to see if that's a thing. Engine throttle to stop. Starter and hack, so here we go. Engine start, press 2 seconds, then release. This switch here, 1, 2, release. RPM is 10%. Throttle out of detent. And hopefully we get engine start. Hear a cue over there. Hopefully. There we go. Been a bit worried. So exhaust temp's going up. Fuel pressure, fuel flow's going up. Oil pressure is stabilizing. Caution lights all off. Very nice. So oil pressure 0.7 bar minimum. Good check. RPM 40 to 41%. Good check. Standby attitude indicator cage. Load 1, load gen. Load 2, I should say. First one indication less than 1, which it is. Indication lower than load gen 1. It's a little bit above it, I think, but let's go with that's good. Takeoff control panel, switch that on. VOR on. And IFF to standby. Cabin pressure is down here, off and guarded. I'll switch it off then on. Okay, good check. ADI is off, lag out of view. Good check. Okay, air brake in. Oh, that's out. That's in. Good check. Flaps up and then takeoff. So flap lever do up. Flaps go off and then bring them down to takeoff. Good check. Hydraulic pressure, check limits. I'm not too sure what the limits are, so we'll go with that's good. Movement, excellent. Fuel transfer to tip, which it already is. Canopy close, which it is. Seat safety pin. So like the C101, you've got a little pin here. Take that out and it goes in this little holder. So that's the ejection pin. Ready to call as necessary. So let's call taxi.
Field 1-1. Request taxi to runway.
Wheel chocks removed. Might be automatic. Nozzle steering. So nozzle steering goes on. I misheard that. I'm not sure which way I'm going. Okay, brakes. Oh, emergency brake. You're going to click that and push it in. Done. And here we go. So this is as far as I've got. Master caution is on. Why is that on? IFF. I think that's because it's in standby. Yeah. Alright, here we go. So throttle up. Taking a while to get going. There we go. Brakes test, good check. Taxi with engine running at safe idle speed. Let's give the rudder pedals a go. Oh, there we go. That's how you expect it. Maintain directional control. Oxygen diluter, actually. That on. That should. Yeah, the oxygen will flow there. Excellent. BCN, we'll switch that off. And things are looking pretty good. Free takeoff check. So yeah, there we go. Going this way, so hopefully it's the right end of the runway. I haven't done too much out of Wompat. A bit of a distance up there, so yeah, I think I'll cut back, try to shorten this up because it's getting a bit long, and come back at the top of the runway. Alright, just coming up to the top of the runway now. Loving the little rain effects as well. Alright, here we go. Let's bring out the checklist quickly. Fuel transfer, landing light. Oh, I forgot all about the taxi. Let's put the taxi on. Neutral for the trims, flaps, takeoff position, which it is in. Good check. Canopy is locked. Flight seat safety pin is good. Oxygen pressure we've just checked before. Hydraulic. Warning lights all off. Master IFF to normal. Actually, I do want to quickly jump to the F10. I've got a couple of stations here. We've got the TACAN up at Anderson. I'm going to punch in. That is 54 X-ray. Good check. Fiddling about a bit. And then we've got down here a VOR station. Where was it? Down here. 115.8. So let's punch that one in. And up here, if I flick it onto TACAN, bingo. 11 miles, pointing directly pretty much off the runway, which would All our new tools we've got here too. Let's just zoom out a bit there. So I've got the runway. If I can use those tools, there we go. What is that? 11 miles, perfect. So good check. And if I switch over to the VOR, I don't get the range in, but that's pointing behind me, which would make sense. Down to the rear there. I might fly to the VOR, so I'll keep that up. And let's do it. So takeoff wise, actually I looked at this before, there is an engine test. I'm just going to skip that. We'll go with the engine's good. Alright, there's the takeoff there. Engine throttle full, nozzle steering, disengage, release the brakes. Computed liftoff speed, I haven't actually computed that, but we'll go with what feels good. Flap lever up at 121.75, so let's do it. Throttle to full. So I'll leave that steering on a bit. Usually a bit wonky, and let's go. It's looking pretty good. Let's take it off. Oh, okay, so that's that. It has to. I know you got to keep it down. You got to hold it down. Yeah, the engine's kicking back in. Oh, that's a bit nuts. That's the engine relight. I don't even think it's raining out there, but yeah, I had to. Well, when do I let it go? That's the question. Yep, still going. Okay. Oh, no, hold it down. 140. Let's try get up before my engine dies. Oh, that's hilarious. Can I switch it off now? Gear up. The engine's staying alive. It is. Flaps up. Oh boy. It's not too many jets that honk out halfway down the runway. And we are up. Speed am I doing? Almost 200. Oh, it's good to be back in the air, let me tell you. Let's fly back to that VOR. It's good to be back on the Marianas too, very nice. How's she handle? Right. Oh gosh. Oh boy. Oh, that's slow. Oh, I'm a bit weighed down too with the weapons, I just realised. I'll get too crazy. Hotel buzz. Let's check the back seat. It's a bit dark back here. Where's his lights? Very nice view. How are our VOR going? Right straight ahead. Sounds like the rain's picking up. Is it what? Huh. Not sure if that's coming through. Definitely increasing. Let's trim out, see how it holds. There we go, I'm hands off now. It's still a bit out of trim. Loving the weather. Oh, that's VOR, flown over it. Where was it? Somewhere back there. Oh, crikey. It's raining cats and dogs. Hopefully I haven't overdone it when I get to my target range. Yeah, I totally missed it. I was too busy trying to trim out. My 1 o'clock now. Oh, that might be it there. Yeah, I reckon that's it. Check the needles. Yeah, that'd be the one. Definitely. Alright, so navigation is going well. Tack in 14 miles. Yeah, I can see Anderson up there, so yeah, perfect. Alright, so far a very smooth flight. Although the left and right trim is very sensitive, I'm like still 1 notch and it seems to go quite a long way. Yeah, I'm liking it so far. Looking forward to getting those weapons into gear. Actually, speaking of which, let's just have a look. That's very cool. Look at that. So we've got the rockets on the outers, the bombs and the guns. Very clear. I'm assuming it's as simple as master arm on, fuse and drop. Or when the rockets fire. So yeah, let's have a look a bit later, but in the meantime I'll come back. I can find my way out of this stinking weather. It's a bit sunnier down at Anderson, but yeah, I'll come back in a sec. Okay, we are 3 miles out from the Takeoff, which is, I think, at the top of the runway here. We're in the centre down there. It's sunny down there, but I don't think the rain's going to let up. Oh, there's a bit of a patch over here. I think this rain's always been a thing with the clouds, but yeah, it's looking very good. Is it going to stop? Let's see. It's definitely easing. And there we go. Very cool. Alright, now my target range, if I go to the F10, is up. Here it is here, this small island. So I'm just going to fly past Rudder, which is, double check I'm not diving into the ground. In my position, we have 023 magnetic up to Rudder. Whoa, you don't want to do that too often. Testing the limits of the aircraft. Okay, 023. There's the island right there. And I shall come back. I might do a quick flyover. I love Rudder Island, my favourite of the Marianas. So yeah, I'll be back very shortly as the rain sets in again. Right, coming up to Rudder Island, let's take it down. Yeah, it's got an excellent coastline, this one. Not sure if they've done some work to the waves and whatnot. Have been out of the game a long time, so I'm not exactly sure what's come in and what hasn't. So far this is handling like you'd expect from one of these aircraft. Back to the back view again. It's a bit quieter back here. Yeah, flying very nice. Alright, so up to the training area now. We'll do our bombing. Can I see any islands? It's the biggest leg from this island to the next. Get a coordinate. Level out. So from Rudder up to target area is 024. Which is not where I was thinking. Lucky I checked that. Somewhere in that mess. Hopefully I can see my targets. I'm getting a bit worried, to be honest. But yeah, I'll be back soon and we'll get into some bombing. Okay, so I've got above the clouds, just for a bit of a sunnier look, and my target island is pretty much down beneath, in front of me here in this mess. So let's get down and have a look. Make sure I don't overspeed myself. I think I'm still on the right heading. Into the clouds we go. Just get over to the right a bit, getting a bit off 024. Get the nose down a bit. Cloud base is around 5,000, I think. Oh, whoa, 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 there's my island right there. That was a bit... Oh, there's the rainbow. That's the new lighting effects that have come in. I forget what you call it, the halo. Very neat. Alright, so yeah, that's not good. The island is blanketed. But we're going to do our best. So I've got a few targets, a few circles. They are there at the top end. I'm going to probably try bombing first, get rid of the weight. And I've got a few trucks lined up. It's not very good viewing with this weather. Alright, let's see if we can do this. So, master caution, master armament I should say, on. Nose tail for the fusing. Just come back around. And then I've got the bombs. Now, is it as simple as that? Didn't see a flap for the stick, so I'm going with that. Should release. Although the question is, will that release both of them at the same time? You can just do the left one first. Alright, let's get set up here. I'm very low, as are the clouds. Oh, I've definitely made it a bit difficult for myself. So I've got 3 circles back there. And you can see the trucks lined up there, which I'll have a go at with guns and rockets. Oh, anyone that knows me knows I am terrible at guided bombs, especially in the World War II birds. I feel like I'm very low to be doing this. Right, let's just roll in. I think you're meant to be more at a 45-degree nose down. Oh, I haven't even got the gun sight on. Oh, I'm getting pulled right left. Now release. I'm off. Oh boy. Oh, I wasn't too far away. Yeah, that was a bit shonky. I kind of rushed that. But we got a release. Where's the wing? One off the racks. Yeah, let's do that a bit better. I forgot all about the gun sight. Not that it's going to help me too much because I've got to learn this depression mills. Always forget it or how to exactly work it, but I think someone told me go with like 10 degrees for the L39 once. Or the C101, I forget which one it was, but we'll go with 10 degrees. Or 10 mils. Alright, so that is... Oh, there we go, it's disappeared. Bomb gone. Yeah, I'm a bit shallow. I was definitely getting pulled over to the right as I came in, so there could be a bit of a wind. So let's point it left a bit. Nose down trim, very shallow. And how about we release now, off. And no dice again, so gonna need plenty of practice with that. Although they are both released, so I'm pretty happy about that. Let's see if it's as easy with the rockets. We go outer pylons, rockets, and off we go. These planes are terrific just to get in there and bomb things quickly. Oh, am I fogging up here? We're all about the fogging. Let's put that on. I'm not sure if I am or if that's the cloud, but... Okay, now I've got a set of vehicles. There they are right there. Can't see them hardly. Do my rockets on those ones, I think. That was a bit better. I got a few hits. Or just two. I thought I got more than that. That's a bit disappointing, but I'll take it. They release pretty good. The aiming seemed pretty good then, but I just missed everything. I just realised what a contradictory statement that was. I'm loving these little rainbows, that's very neat. Okay, let's run in again. Not sure, I forget how many are on these. Two more hits. Go one more pass, I'm pretty sure I must be close to being out. Oh geez, it flies well. Anyone who's thinking of finding something to learn in, this would be a great trainer. I have still a lot of learning to go myself. Oh, there we go. So, good run with the rockets. Got another hit there. So gun pod. I really like that. It says, oh, that one's blank and then it says empty, so yeah, very user friendly. You know, other lot is in this middle section. Yep, eyes on. Whoa, let's not go vertical. Again, I think I'm meant to be more at a 45-degree angle, but I'm doing these very shallow because of the clouds. So I'm going to use the trigger for this one. Oh. It's a bit out of trim. The vertical. Oh, I got 4 hits. Very nice. Ooh, I like these guns. Do I have an ammo counter? Don't think I do. Go for that other pack. Let's try this row. Oh, that was a bit of a shocker. Couple more. One more run maybe. It's really going to be out soon. Don't think it's like the A10. And I'm also going to land up on Saipan to finish it off, so we'll give our go at putting it down. Aim for those three. Yeah, I'm seeming to be well out of trim, vertical trim when I go in. That's a bit better now. Oh, terrible shooting. Not sure which way the wind's coming, but I'm definitely getting blown left or right on some of these runs. But there we go. So I've hit a few things, but missed pretty much everything else. The Rangemaster is having a good laugh. But that's all these practice is for. Let's go master arm off. Turn the gun sight off. Actually had the second power level there. How's our fuel going? Haven't even thought about that. 349, that doesn't sound like a lot, does it? My left tip is out and my right tip is out. So yeah, not sure how long that's going to get me, but I didn't really think about fuel, to be honest. Alright, so Saipan is just next island over, I do believe. Yep. 032. Can't, oh yeah, there it is over there. What about the jettison? Can I do that? Selective jettison. Let's try the rocket pods. Okay, so because I've lost the bombs, there's nothing there. That's why it's got empty, because I've got a thing on the pylon. So, do I just press that? No, I do not. Master armament on. Nope. Looks like I've got to do, or maybe I've got to press it. No, I'm not sure. How about we do the salvo jettison? They release it. So I've got to work out that. Well, the gun pods stay on, so they save them. Couldn't land there, but yeah, I'll just fly over to Saipan. I shall be back when I've lined up and I've got to get my landing checklist up. But so far, pretty happy. Everything seems to be working. Haven't blown the plane up yet. Yeah, we've got the World War II fields down there, which is something I'm hoping will be in this year, the World War II version of the Marianas. Very excited about that. So, Saipan here is 256.9. Let's call them in. Got no comms at all. Not sure about that. Let's just bring up the checklist. Then navigation as necessary. Meter, NDIs. Oh, I forgot all about that actually. Oh, that's bad. I think I skipped down the checklist. I got to put the pitot heat. Lucky I haven't died yet. Master armament is off. Okay, speed, initial 250. I'm running in a bit too quick here. It's a bit slow. Let's speed up. Let's do a upwind leg. Let's take it over to the right side of the runway here. Altitude 1500. A bit low. Engine 60% RPM. Got to get my speed up first, then I'll cut back to that. Oh, so that's the brake, sorry. Brake at 60% RPM, air brake out, landing gear down at 175. So let's do a bit of a brake here. I think I'm a little low still, or thereabouts, almost 1500. Okay, so let's do this. Just quickly read it. Landing gear, 175 flaps. Okay, here we go. So let's go on the brake. Air brake out. 60% RPM, a bit low. 175 gear down. Flaps down. I should have set the HSI to line me up, but okay, came up very quick to that airport. So what am I doing? 140, 60%. It's not too bad, I don't think. Oh, actually, flaps takeoff. I misread that. Apologies. And flaps down. Well, I'm very slow here, so I've got to get some speed up. Start the turn. So our threshold is 110. Final 115. Which I think I'm pretty much going to hit. Touchdown 95. A bit low. Gears definitely down. 3 green down. Picture's looking pretty good at the moment. Liking the angles. Speed's looking good. That trim working a bit better. Oh, don't muck this up now. I've come this far. Okay, let's start bleeding that speed off. And let's come back 94, a bit fast. Oh, Jesus. Oh, belly flopped that a bit. We're down. Oh boy. Did I do me wheels in? No, they're good. Oh, that air brake was still out. That's what messed me up probably. I swear I clicked that up though. That's why you've got these gauges. You should always check them. Oh, don't tell me I broke it. Still not going up. There we go. Alright, we are down. I'm pretty happy I didn't die. Let's exit off here. Well, he's come alive now. Didn't give me clearance. I'm assuming the big X is not a taxiway, but I'm just going to take it. And well, there's a very nice aircraft. Anyone that's been wondering about it and seeing it's worth it, I'd definitely give it my thumbs up. Everything seems to be working pretty well. I've got a lot of practice with me bombing, but yeah, very neat. Just cross this runway and I'll finish off over. Don't think that's where I meant to go. All good. We'll just park over there. Should I do the shutdown? I've gone through it so far. Let's bring it up. After takeoff, there we go, landing gear up. Wait, what's going on? There we go. After landing, it's better. Flaps and air brake up and in. Hydraulic pressures within limits. Let's go that they are. Trim's neutral. Not sure about that. I think this is a road. Let's just stop here before I get myself into trouble. Let's get that brake on. What else we got here? Landing light off. Standby caged. How do I get that back? Can't remember if it had a flag or not. We'll go with that's good. IFF all off. Let's turn all these off while we're here. Good check. Windshield demisters off. Good check. The anti-ice, that was really bad. I can't believe I forgot those. Safety pin back in. Canopy as desired. It is raining. I'll open it in the last minute. Engine throttle idling. Engine throttle to stop. Radio's off. Gun sight was off. When the engine stops, all the power off. So yeah, pretty straightforward shutdown. RPM's running down. How about we just speed it up a bit? Engine master goes off first. And then the generators and battery. Wheel chocks. Do we have wheel chocks? Didn't have any at the start, did we?
Chief, place the wheel chocks.
Oxygen off. And let's just open the canopy. So lock the flight controls again. Hopefully that was enjoyable, and hopefully I'll be back for some more videos. Look at all this detail in there. Oh, there we go. We had it all. We had all the information. I didn't actually see all that. So there's the, so between 30, 45. Oh, and it's got all the mills up there. I can't believe I missed all that. I went through the checklist so many times. I didn't get past the... Oh, that's terrific. Well done. Well done to India Fox Echo. That's... Look at this. Oh, I actually put the... I think I actually put the manual... No, that's part of the kneeboard. There we go. I am very, very impressed. Thanks for watching. Hopefully that was enjoyable. It's probably going to be a very long video. And yeah, hopefully I'll get back to my Harrier campaign. I was halfway through. Or I should say Sorel Rose Harrier campaign. And get into all the other aircraft, including the Black Shark 3. Haven't flown that for a very long time. Right on the road here. But yeah, I shall sign off now and catch you next time and next year.